What is up, everyone? I'm the one, the only Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah. And you know us, hit us up on YouTube, man. Subscribe, smash that button. And we're doing Silver Surfer Part 4 or 5. This is 2009, sort of like retelling of the story. And yes, the Silver Surfer has lost his cosmic power. And his new love interest, Susie, has gained it, and she has become the Seeker. His high evolution has stolen the power of Galactus, for he wants to recreate life in different places, evolve things where Galactus will destroy. And this woman named Susie, has been imbued with the power cosmic. Her mind is changing, evolving. And Norrin Rad is human at this point, the Silver Surfer, and he's trying to talk sense into her. But it doesn't matter. With cosmic power comes cosmic awareness. Her mind is shifting, changing, evolving. In a minute of humanity, she grabs Norrin for the love that they shared. But as he tries to bring her back, tries to make her see the humanity, the cosmic awareness snaps back, and she lets him go. For she has a job, a purpose, a mission now. She cannot disappoint her master. She must seek a place where they can make new life, or evolve the current status of life there, make it stronger. And as High Evolution tells his new herald to come, she leaves Norrid. And the Silver Surfer has flashbacks of a time where he left his love when he became the herald of Galactus. And now he realizes that they would have so much to talk about if she was still alive. But anyways, the creatures that High Evolution have evolved started attacking. And this gives the Silver Surfer something to hit, something to bash in. While he's trying to save these people, but he's being overwhelmed by these creatures until, yes, the Future Foundation, or the Fantastic Four, depending on what era you're reading. This is the current point in time where Johnny had sacrificed himself in order to save the Fantastic Four, so they became a new version called the Future Foundation, which included Spider-Man. Whew, that was a mouthful. Anyways, Susie starts to seal all the creatures up. Reed mentions that these creatures can't get out. They'll end up taking over the continent in a month. It'll kind of spread like a virus, so it has to be stopped. And so the military decides to nuke everything while Susie holds it into the force field. And I love how things just running away at the last minute, realizing what's going to happen. So basically, after they blow everything to ashes, Norrin kind of brings the Fantastic Four, or the Future Foundation, I'm just going to call them the FF, up to standards of what's going on with a High Evolution, the girl that he's in love with, and they figure out a plan to take the fight to High Evolution. And not only that, figure out a way for Surfer to get back in the game, to get his cosmic powers. Now, I kind of love at this moment how Thing and Silver Surfer kind of having a moment, because they've been friends, enemies, on and off. More friends than enemies, but they started off with a real rocky relationship. And I love how the Thing just kind of reaches out to him. But meanwhile, on Galactus' ship that High Evolution has stolen, because Galactus is charging himself in a star because he was weakened by a fight. Long story. Anyways, High Evolution decides that it's time to try out his new powers. And instead of terraforming the Earth, he's going to start with the moon. And the Seeker asks him, why not Mars? But High Evolution has a plan. He wants the Earth to evolve, to change, even if he has to force it himself. And he terraforms the moon. And Spider-Man mentions that Reed wanted to do this at one point, but his daughter quickly points out that if the moon was terraformed, it would block out a lot of the light. It would upset the balance of the ocean, killing a bunch of animals. And also, if it has vegetation and stuff, it would rotate at a different pace. It would throw off the Earth's rotation. So there's a lot of bad things that come from this. But anyways, Norrin decides that he ought to go out in a spacesuit and talk with the Seeker. Susie. And he's trying to talk some more sense into her, trying to explain that this will destroy life instead of create it. But high evolution wants things to evolve. So it kind of falls into his principles. And Susie's trying to see it, but she's too lost in the cosmic awareness. And she's too much under high evolution's thumb. So they go with plan B. And the FF fire off a bunch of missiles. She uses her cosmic power to stop it, which ends up working in the Silver Surfer's favor. For years, he's had the power cosmic within him. And what High Evolution stole from him and gave to the Seeker was technically his. So like a moth to a flame, it remakes him, creates him, and Norrinrad becomes the Silver Surfer again. He calls his board, and the Seeker and the Surfer charge each other. The FF prep themselves, but they're not ready for what happens next. They embrace and kiss. And I just love the reactions of everyone. High Evolution, the FF, Ben Grimm just like attaboy, and Spider-Man all confused. Yes, they both have the power cosmic. They both feel and understand each other. But will it be enough to convince her to stop High Evolution? We'll find out the next time, and I'll catch you on the flip.